Social media was made to be social, and social involves conversation. And the best way to start a conversation is asking a good question. So in this episode of the vlog, we're going to talk about how you ask great questions on social media. So one of the biggest arts on social media is the art of copywriting and being able to ask good questions. And so when you want to drive comments, you want to drive conversation, you want to build community on social media, and the best way to build community is to ask great questions. So I'm going to share 3 tips that are going to help you ask great questions as you're writing good copy for your social media. The first tip that I want to share when it comes to asking a great question is make questions easy to answer. Now, questions should be easy to answer in 1 or 2 words. So it might be something like, where's the best taco in Detroit? Or where's the best pizza in New York? Or what's your favorite day of the week? An easy question to answer like that is going to make conversation easy. It's going to break the ice. And so when you go into a social outing, you don't just ask somebody as you walk up to them, what's the meaning of life? You say, hey, where are you from? How'd you get connected here? And there's a simple, John connected me here. I'm from Detroit. And so there's a point of connection that helps you build that relationship, start that relationship, and then the conversations go deeper. So start by asking questions that are easy to answer. The second thing you want to do when it comes to asking great questions is ask questions that are relevant to your community. And so if you have a Facebook group that is about, dog lovers or for dog lovers, you don't want to ask of what color should we paint the walls at our house, or what's your favorite, food to eat at a restaurant. You want to ask things like, where do you buy dog food? Where do you get your dog collars? What is your favorite dog park to go to in your city and why? So ask good questions that are relevant to your community, because that's going to naturally create more engagement and connection around the core function of your community. And so your community is likely not about everything. It's likely about something unique and specific. So ask questions that are easy to answer in that specific space. The third tip and the last tip I want to share in asking great questions is be concise and clear. Be concise and clear. So make that question 1 sentence. Don't have 4 paragraphs explaining the question. People are going to just skim past that. Make a simple question that's easy to see, even as people are scrolling by, like, hey, I can engage in that, or I'm curious what other people had to say. So simple, concise, and clear is going to create the most engagement for your questions on social media. And the thing that I want to add to this conversation is that as you get a lot of comments and you get a lot of engagement, that's going to drive up your content rankings in the algorithm. And so beyond just wanting to know and hear from and build community with those people in your community on social media, by asking good questions, it's going to really help you to drive up your content ranking and drive up the algorithm. So you're going to reach more people at the same time. So there's a lot of value in becoming a better question asker, and measure that. As you ask questions, see which questions engage best, and then ask questions related to those questions that are going to continue to stir conversation and add depth to your community. So those are my tips around asking questions. I would love to know what additional tips you might have, and what are some of the best questions that you've asked or been asked on social media that have created the best engagement. Let's learn from each other in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, and let's watch more videos and connect further on social media.